I said what the fuck I said. And thank you for the free promo.
What is good, you guys, and welcome on today's episode. If you are joining for the very first time, thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, we are going to be talking about this creator's video that has been going viral. She posted a video, a very innocent video, asking, our audience if she's the only one who feel a certain way with a guy, like you love them at the beginning, then you get to a point where you just don't feel the love anymore and you just want to be out of the relationship. She posted that video on TikTok, and so many people were dropping comments on the reason why they think it's like that. It got posted on Instagram, I think, on the neighborhood talk page, and the men were so pissed. The men under the comment section on Instagram were not even as pissed as the men on Twitter. The men on Twitter took this thing too personal to a point where they started dragging her, saying she's narcissistic. When she started going viral on Twitter and they started dragging her, some creators on TikTok started making videos about why they think the men were pissed at her video. So without wasting much time, I have put all of this together. So let's get right into it.
Is it just me, or you be talking to somebody or even dating somebody, right? And be so in love, like just love this motherfucker. See absolutely no wrong in them, just love them. Then one day you're just like, I don't like you no more. We could be having a good day. And I just be like, I don't like you no more. I don't like the person you are. I don't like the way you move. I don't like the way you think. I just don't like you. So I want to leave. Just like that. Like, I want to go. I don't want to talk anymore. Is that just me? Yes, I'm aware I'm on Neighborhood Talk. I'm aware I'm getting dragged on Twitter. But are you aware that I don't give a fuck? Bitch, Batman himself couldn't beat an apology video out of me. Or an explanation video out of me. I said what the fuck I said. And thank you for the free promo.
So I just saw a video of a woman and she said she was getting dragged by the men on Twitter. So I had to find out, like, what did she say? And this is all she said that's got their boxers in a bunch.
Is it just me, or you be talking to somebody or even dating somebody, right? And be so in love, absolutely no wrong in them, just love them. Then one day you're just like, I don't like you no more. We could be having a good day. And I just be like, I don't like you no more. I don't like the person you are. I don't like the way you move. I don't like the way you think. I just don't like you. So I want to leave. Just like that. Like, I want to go. I don't want to talk anymore. Is that just me?
Why are the men acting like they don't do the exact same thing? How many times have we seen women say, he told me that he loved me and wanted to be with me for the rest of his life, and the next day he dumped me. He told me he wanted to marry me. He even went so far as to propose to me and broke up with me the very next day. Like, men change their minds all the time. But now all of a sudden when a woman says, you know what, I could feel the same way. Sometimes I could wake up and look at one of you and decide, you know what, I don't want that anymore. And here they are acting as if they've never heard of such a thing. People fall out of love every day, B. Now, falling out of love with somebody, I feel like is usually more of a gradual process of like over time. And then maybe one moment you have an epiphany, or one moment you have an aha moment. You're like, I don't even like him anymore. But I think it's usually over time and a bit more gradual. But even if it is all of a sudden they do something that turns you off, all of a sudden there's a deal breaker that makes you not be able to look at them the same way. Men do it all the time. But as soon as a woman says it, all of a sudden it's the worst thing in the world. Men can't stand when you pull a them on them. That's the real issue.
You be talking to somebody or even dating somebody, right?
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm so confused on why everybody is so mad at this. So this got shared to Twitter within the last like 24 to 72 hours or whatever. And when I tell you the men have been upset, and not only that, I shared it and I quoted or captioned the share, and I said that men do this all the time. And now they're foaming at the mouth because they realize women are capable of doing the same thing, basically, in so many words, is what I said. And of course, I'm getting attacked too. And the crazy part is, I've seen in the comments the quote tweets and everything, and even women are siding with men and saying that this is narcissism, this is bipolar. How? Like, y'all learn words and y'all just throw them around. That is not narcissism or bipolar. Like, can bipolar and narcissist people do this? Absolutely. But this does not make you a narcissist or a bipolar person. And I wish people stop trying to diagnose people or use like mental illness terms as like an insult or a jab at people, because it's not cute. It's not a gotcha. It's not whatever. But anyway, my whole thing on this is I don't think that in a situation like this, which happens a lot more than we want to admit or that we share, men and women, right? For men and women, that the love that we think that we have for someone, especially early, is normally not love. It's infatuation mixed with care and lust. And a lot of times we confuse infatuation with love. And so basically that's what I think is described here. Honestly, the word isn't love, it's infatuation. And when that infatuation wears off, reality sets in. And that happens like almost all the time for anyone in any relationship. And that reality is either going to be, I really love it here, or I don't like it here at all. Or it could be in between. This is a great person, but I'm not feeling them like that. I can't see myself being with them long term. And that was the case here. And I feel that is perfectly okay. We have to stop villainizing people for being unhuman. This is a human thing. Like, this is not mental illness. This is a human thing. Every relationship or connection is not meant to be something long term. It's not meant to be marriage. It's not meant to be none of that. And yet we try to force it to be that. And I hate that it's so many men attacking this woman here because of this. And I think it all boils down to women having autonomy, women having control in situations like this, or at least taking advantage of their control, the power that they have. And men don't like that because, of course, a lot of men, I'm not saying all, but a lot of men love to have control. And in situations like this, they have no control necessarily. It's more so like when a woman this confident decides like, I'm not feeling this no more. And she's like, I gotta go. I'm walking away. They see that as like a jab, as a insult, as a threat to their ego, to their masculinity, whatever it is. And that's why the responses are almost all negative to this. When in reality, this isn't really human. It's normal. It's okay. Now, am I saying it's okay to lead people on and stuff like that? No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is it's okay to get to know somebody, and in the process of getting to know them, realize that y'all are not aligned, that the chemistry is just not there. You're not feeling it. It's okay in the process of getting to know somebody and dating someone to realize that you don't see yourself really being with them long term. It's okay to realize that you see somebody only as a friend when you initially thought you may want more. It's okay. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay for your priorities to change. It's okay for your standards and your boundaries to change. If you want to change them every damn day, do that. It's your life. It's your body. It's your time. It's your energy. And people are so mad about this, but that's the reality. It's real, it's human, and it's okay. Like I said, I'm not saying it's okay to lead people on, but I think we all need to realize the difference between infatuation and love. And when you mix infatuation with lust and care and concern, because most of us have a general care for people, especially women, we tend to care a lot. We confuse that for love. And it's okay. But hopefully we get to a point where we start recognizing when we're just infatuated and not in love with somebody, and we decide to like practice self-preservation rather than wasting our time. Right? But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say because I'm just sick of it. I'm tired of seeing the negative responses. I'm tired of being attacked about it because and it's Women's Month. So I'm going to stand up for women when they have valid points and when women are practicing their autonomy. And we have the right to do that. This world doesn't want us to do that. But please, ladies, if you listen to this, if you watching this, take advantage of your autonomy. Practice self-preservation. Remove yourself from a situation like this woman says she does or she wants to when you know or feel that this is not serving you or this person is not for you. It's okay. But don't be an ass. Don't be mean. Don't be nasty. But remove yourself if you feel that this is not for you. I'd rather you do that than stay and be miserable, gain weight, lose your hair, have kids, get married and everything. And then are you like, not only are you resenting them, but maybe you step out and you cheat or you do something that could really hurt this person when they may really like you or love you. I'm sorry, love you. So, ladies, please don't listen to nobody talking about this is narcissism or bipolar disorder, whatever it is. And the women who agree with that, girl, seek help. Like, male centeredness is not cute. You need to learn how to stand up on your own 2 feet and embrace your power. Don't get mad at other women because they can embrace their own power and autonomy. Maybe take notes. That's all I gotta say.
Is it just me, or you be talking to somebody or even dating somebody, right?
The men are only in an uproar because she's pretty. If she wasn't pretty, it wouldn't matter because then they'd be like, it don't matter. He probably was just using her in the first place. But since she's pretty, he probably was really in love, knowing that he was mediocre and he probably didn't deserve to be in her presence in the first place. So then it shatters his heart because he's like, I finally got the girl that I wanted and she doesn't want me anymore. Why does this always happen to me? And since she's pretty, in they head, she going right back out and doing that shit again. And it's nothing they can do to stop her. But then he try and do something abusive. So yeah. Run. It's a danger.
On my own part, I genuinely don't think she said anything like that is too much or that is even new. I thought it was normal because there are so many times where men will be like, oh, I love her at first and now I don't love her again. And if you guys remember, few months ago there was a trend that men started on Twitter where they said that point where you started to have an ick towards your girlfriend, like when you start to feel a certain way towards them, like you don't love them anymore, like the things that they do to you now annoys you. If this same group of people can literally start that trend of when their girlfriends start giving them the hick, why are they so pissed at the woman saying, I love him at first, I was falling in love, but at a point I realized that mentally I'm no longer in love? How did that even become a problem? Like, how is it that men can do it and a woman cannot do it? And they were even coming for the other creator who was trying to tell them that men do this all the time. It's feelings because there's infatuation, there's lust, and sometimes we actually just take them for love. Like, we just sum everything up to be love, and you just want to go with it. And when you start getting to know them more and more every day, and you start like being part of their life, then you realize this is not a place you want to be for so long, or you want a bridge in the relationship that you have with this person. Like, it should not be more than this. I just want to be friends. So I don't know why she's actually getting dragged, because I will have literally just come across that post and just listen to it and just scroll past, because to me, I don't think it's new. So I get the part where these stitches are coming from. Maybe it actually strokes their ego, and that is the reason why they are pissed, because when a woman says she's not in love or something, they feel like they are not in control of her feelings at that point. Maybe that's the reason why they are pissed. And the last teacher just mentioned the fact that if she isn't beautiful, maybe the point or their take on her video will have been different. Like, maybe the man was even managing you, and here you have feeling fly. So I would like to hear what you guys think. Do you think what she said like is deserving of the backlash that she's getting because of her own opinion? Some were even telling her to apologize for saying that she can love someone to a point where she no longer feel the love because she has gotten to know them enough, and she sees that it's not connected. Like, now she has to apologize for her own point, for her own feeling. I saw a comment under the post on the neighborhood talk on Instagram. This man said those red flags, those things that you no longer like at that point that you want to withdraw, those things were there. They are the red flags, but you were seeing yellow, and now they are going back to being red, and that is the reason why you are kind of withdrawing and saying you're no longer in love with them. Maybe what you are even attracted to, you've gotten closer to it and you see that it's different. Like, what it is different from what you're seeing from the outside. People tend to deassociate themselves the more they get closer to someone, because that is the point where you kind of decide if this is somebody you want to continue to talk to, especially if you're pursuing something with them, or if they are pursuing something with you. You can start getting to know them, and then you just realize that you just have to deassociate yourself with them. What they are all about is not really something that you see yourself coming along with. So you might decide to just dissociate yourself and not want to go ahead. I feel like it's even better telling them than actually leading them on, like letting them know where your feelings are, because everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves the genuine love. So you should let them know how you feel. And the comments of being narcissistic, bipolar, and stuff like that, these are just feelings, and I don't think it's new. And this is the reason why I'm even shocked that this lady is getting dragged. Let me know what you guys think about our post. Let me know what you think about the men literally dragging this lady for what she said. Do you think she deserved to be dragged? Like, what is your genuine take on this particular one? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one.